So, microwaves are helpful. Why? Yeah. Yeah, they're efficient. They're quick. It's fast, right? I bet Laura Ingalls wishes she would have had a microwave to heat up some of Ma's stew. Why do we love microwaves? Because they make us feel like this.
When I get my burrito.
I love the guy in the background.
He's so confused.
Yeah, okay, moving on. Heart, microwaves. Microwaves are attracted to fat, sugar, and water. Everybody say it with me. Fat, sugar, and water. Again, fat, sugar, water. Again, fat, sugar, water. Go team! Woo! Fat, sugar, water. How do microwaves actually cook food, though?
Because when you push a button, it holds for that much minutes, and the microwave heats up.
No.
And then
Next. You're wrong. You're totally wrong. Morgan?
Light bulb.
Huh?
Light bulb.
Nope, you're totally wrong. Ina?
It protects heat, and then the heat bounces off the walls into the food, so it warms it up.
Somewhat, kind of. You're on the right track.
Like waves,
Like microwaves?
yes, kind of. But like they go through, and then it gets like really hot in there.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Fisher? Fisher? Okay. Ina?
It's kind of like I said last time, but it protects the heat towards it, but the heat can't escape, so it stays around and warms it up until it.
Here we go.
Kind of, not exactly.
I want you guys to each do this with your hands. Microwaves cause friction. What does friction cause? Heat. Do you all feel it in your hands?
Yes.
This heat, guess what? This heat is what causes the food to cook. So microwaves, listen up, microwaves are actually projected out of the magnetron of the microwave, shot across. A fan throws those waves down. Those waves are dancing, so they're moving so fast. And when they're moving, they're causing friction in the food. And when that food starts dancing, guess what? It heats up.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah. So here's the magnetron. Here's the microwaves. They're shooting out. That fan shoots them down into the food, but it shoots straight down, kind of like you're playing pool. And you got a pool cue, and it only makes straight lines. You can't make a pool ball go in curves, can you? So that's why certain foods give you hot spots. Like if you heat up a bowl of SpaghettiOs, some spots are going to be cold and some spots might be hot. That's why you got to stir it up a little bit. Okay? Because they make straight lines.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there's that bear. Woo. Lovey bear. Okay, so containers, when you cook something in the microwave, what is safe to cook in? Ina? Some plastics. Yeah.
Microwave safe is like you can use metals in there.
You cannot use metal.
No.
Where'd you get that from?
Yes. What?
Glass.
Glass?
Forks.
Force?
Forks.
Fork is aluminum or metal, so no. Yeah.
Like these plastic bowls.
Right, she already said microwave safe plastic. So glass, microwave safe plastic, and paper. You may not microwave metal. So what types of things are metal that you accidentally could put in the microwave? Ina?
Oh no, you don't wear.
Twist ties. Twist ties have metal on them. Sometimes meat, like if you buy meat at a locker or something, there's a twist, like a metal wire on the end. What about Chinese food containers? They have a metal handle. Yeah.
I had two. So Chinese food, it might have like I don't know
Okay.
what Chinese food it has. But if you ever watch like that 70s show when Eric's mom gets a new microwave and then Fez
it says do not put metal in, but he puts it in there anyway, breaks it, and then he blames it on Eric.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, a soup can can't go in. So which one of these do you think cooks food more evenly, you guys? Do you think the bowl or do you think the pie plate? Morgan, why? It's the pie plate. And the reason is because it's shallow. So all of those microwaves that are being shot down into the food, they're going to heat the food faster. Otherwise, the microwaves in these bowls, they're going to get kind of stuck up here at the top and they're not going to penetrate into the food to heat it as evenly. Okay, so the shallower the dish, the better. What about this? Ina.
Probably the bowls, maybe.
Why the bowls?
Because that one is it's probably not safer. It really depends.
What do you think?
I believe the dish on the right.
You think the dish on the right? Why?
Because it looks more shallow.
It is shallower. Yeah, Fisher.
It has more space so it doesn't just get trapped up there.
Okay, you guys are thinking right. However, what's going to happen when one of those microwaves starts banging off the corners back and forth, back and forth? Yeah.
It's just gonna heat up the noodle.
Yeah, if you ever tried to microwave like a pan of brownies, for example, the corner's going to get really dry and hard because those microwaves are going to get trapped. They won't make it to the center because there's corners. You don't want to have to work with corners. So you always want to go with a round dish because those microwaves will go all the way across all the time. Here they're going to get trapped and they're going to become concentrated in just one area. So there's a difference between cooking time and standing time. Who's microwaved like Easy Mac? Now it says like microwave for 3 minutes, 15 seconds, allowed to stand for 2 minutes. What's the 3.15 seconds gonna do? 3 minutes, 15 seconds, yeah.
It's gonna cook it.
It's gonna cook it. It's gonna cause the friction and cause the food to cook. What's that 2 minutes of standing time gonna do? Yeah. Yeah.
It is going to let it cool down. So
It kind of lets it cool down. As soon as that beeper goes off on the microwave, do those molecules stop dancing immediately? No, they're still dancing. So guess what? It's still cooking. As long as those molecules are still in there and they're moving around, it's cooking. So that's why after the timer goes off, you're gonna let it set for 2 minutes and it's gonna finish cooking. That's the standing time. Because you'll notice it'll thicken a lot then, won't you? Sometimes it gets too thick as it stands. So it's still part of the process of cooking. That's what you need to know. So what makes it take longer to cook certain foods? More food and the wrong kind of dish. So when you're microwaving something, you need to remember to stir frequently, rotate the pan or the dish. A lot of times microwaves have a turntable so it spins by itself, so you don't need to turn it halfway through. And cover it. If you cover it, it'll trap the steam and the heat and the microwaves inside of the food so that you're not heating the random corners that you don't need. Yes, Ina?
Usually when I cook, they put one in a towel so it keeps it moist and it just goes dry. I don't know, my mom does.
Oh, so one thing I want you guys to know, that's gonna be the end of the presentation. One thing I want you guys to know is that microwaves use moist heat. That means that they use the moisture in the food to do its dancing. If you put a dry packet of ramen noodles in the microwave and forgot to add water, it has nothing to work with and it's gonna catch on fire and smoke. Just hold on, we're not gonna talk about it right now. So microwaves use moist heat. Because it uses moist heat, it can never golden brown anything. So if you put a pizza or bread or something in the microwave, it will never turn golden brown delicious. It'll always stay that color because there is no dry heat, only moist heat. It's called the browning effect, when foods kind of caramelize and turn that browning effect. Yes, Fisher.
Once in school, I forgot to put my Easy Mac in.
Yeah, and it burns and catches on fire. You have to have moisture if you're gonna put something in the oven. And if you put a pizza in the oven, the cheese is never gonna get golden brown. Okay, so that's that.
No,